Babyliss Lopro Fx, the high-performance, low-profile clipper. If you ask me, I think it's a cross between the Wahl Senior and an Andis Master, sort of like a hybrid of both. It looks like Babyliss knows exactly what they're doing. They started off with a metal casing on top, and the machine also has a decent amount of weight. It almost feels like an old-school corded clipper. I love what they did with it. So you get all of your clipper guards with this machine. You get the 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think they did an amazing job with the design. It looks very futuristic. And again, it's low profile. It has extreme power, and it almost looks like a Wahl, but at the same time, it looks like an Andis. The blade on the machine is definitely different. As you can see, the swerve grooves. You also have the clickable lever. That seems to be the new thing nowadays with machines. And this is how she sounds. So when I got this machine, I wanted to start off by throwing a number 3 guard on there just to see how it would clear out bulk. And I think it did a great job. No problems at all. It has a nice, quiet, subtle sound to it, and it doesn't sound too loud. Then I wanted to see how this thing would create a guideline. So what I did, open up the machine all the way and created a guideline. I also wanted to see if this thing would remove the skin line straight out the box, but it didn't. I had to go ahead and adjust the blade, and as you can see on the other side of this haircut, after I adjusted the blade, the blend looks great. But there were just a few things that I had a problem with on this machine. Nothing big at all, but the first thing I had a problem with was the clickable lever. I'm not big on clickable levers. I heard a lot of people do like them, but the good part about this machine, they made the lever nice and smooth, so it almost feels like it's clickable, but at the same time, it's not. The next thing I had a problem with was the switch. I felt like I had to hold the machine with 2 hands just to turn it off and on. As opposed to like a Wahl or Andis, you could just flick it with your thumb, turn it off, and move on to the next machine. I felt like I had to grab it with 2 hands, which in return kind of wastes time. And with all that being said, the real question is it worth it? With the price tag of $175, most new barbers can't afford the machine. If you ask me, the craftsmanship and the way they built this thing is amazing, but most barbers can't afford it. You see, Babyliss tried with the first FX, but to me, that machine was great, but it was a lot of hype. They had a bunch of influences behind it that made everybody buy it. But if you look around the industry nowadays, you look around on videos, you barely see that machine in people's hands. I think that particular machine was really clunky, a little bit too big, and something that we weren't ready for. But if you ask me, Babyliss has been paying attention to what the barber industry has been wanting and needing, and that's why they're so successful. But it's really up to you. Give them a try if you like them. If you don't, hope this video helped you guys out a lot. Again, Jay here from EasyBladeShavingProducts.com.